Hey guys, it's Tondro again. I'm still out in the middle of nowhere. It's very fucking cold out here. So today's topic is how high school does not fucking matter. I am living proof that high school does not matter. Do not, unironically, if you're in high school, don't take it too seriously. The permanent record thing is actually a myth. Unless if you get arrested, you don't have a permanent record. There's no permanent record on anything. Unless if you are doing something that's going to put handcuffs on you, don't worry. You can get suspended, expelled, whatever. It don't matter. So long as the pigs don't keep track of it, you're fine. So long as you don't catch a felony, you're good. Really, But when it comes to school, high school, I'm a prime example of why it doesn't matter, because when I was in high school, I had perfect attendance. I was an honor roll student. I had A's and B's. I took 4 years of language courses. I'm fluent in English, Russian, and Spanish. I graduate high school with a 3.8 GPA. That was the third highest GPA in my class, right? Prom king. Believe it or not, I was prom king. Prom king. I went to prom twice. I was on the student body committee, student vice president, student treasurer. I was an honor roll. I was on the honor roll several fucking times, at least 6 or 7 times. I was doing this, that, and a third. And all I got for all my efforts was a shitty little plastic little award trophy thing that's collecting dust somewhere in my closet. Back when I had a closet. And fast forward to the age of 29, what am I doing now? I'm homeless. I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm a fucking hobo. I've never had a job neither. I've never had a job. I'm fucking damn near 30. I never had no fucking job. That's crazy shit. That's crazy to me. That's just fucking crazy. The fact that I can go the past 10 years without a job, that's just nuts. That's just nuts to me, man. And they say education is important. Well, I went to EMT school. I went to community college. I majored in computer science. I majored in philosophy. I majored in English. And it just don't matter. It does not matter how much you study or how well you're doing. They will still flunk you out for whatever reason. I actually did. And the same thing too with the trades. I hate to say this, but trade school didn't really pan out for me. Someone left Christmas ornaments on this fucking tree. Look at this shit. Someone left Christmas ornaments out here. Anyway. Yeah, no, I ended up going to to trade school. I did green technology, and I got an apprenticeship in phlebotomy, which is drawing out blood. And I did automotive for about a year. And that's how you know the job market is cooked, when not even someone with a background in automotive can get a job. If a mechanic cannot get employment, forget it. And that's another thing too. I have other trades that I just taught myself. I taught myself relatively basic Chinese. Ni hao. Warming by. I ended up teaching myself how to make, pew smithing. I learned engineering that way. I learned how to, for graphic design, I learned a lot about graphic design. I know a lot about land navigation. I exercise daily. Right now I'm out for my fucking daily 4 hours of walking in the damn cold. That's another thing too. deer tracks. That's another thing is, I ended up, and this is a true story, I ended up losing about 150 pounds trying to join the army, and the fucking recruiter told me no. So when Walmart says no and colleges flunk you out and even the army is telling you not to join, I mean, what opportunity do you have? So I'm gonna be honest, high school is a fucking joke. And that was back when I was in high school. I can't imagine how bad it is now. And that's another thing too, is I will be out here on like a Thursday morning, and I'll be at like a mall or at like a movie theater or something. I'd be at a library, something, right? And I will see kids, like little kids, just running around. I'll see kids that should be in their schools and be in like the 5th grade or some shit. They'll just be running around. Like they should be in school. Like, why the fuck are they out here with their parents and shit? It's crazy. I see a birdhouse on a tree over there. Yeah, I know, they were like tripping, man. They just, these motherfuckers out here tripping if they think that out here tripping if they think that that it's something important, man. It's not. It really fucking ain't. And it just don't matter. Like, it's just like no matter what you do, you're just like not free. It's crazy. But yeah, I put 110% of my blood, sweat, and tears. And if I woke up tomorrow and I was 18 years old and I was fat as fuck again, I don't know what I'd do. I'm gonna be honest. What I'd probably do is this: I would lose all the weight. I would lie and manipulate my way. Well, I couldn't join the army even back then because the main thing that kept me out of the army was the autism diagnosis. So I'd probably just lie to my mom and say, "Oh yeah, the CIA tapped me on the shoulder during tryouts, and they want me to go to Ankara for a little bit." So I would have lied to my mom and said, "Yeah, no, fly me to this random city in Turkey," and then from there I would have just hopped the border from Turkey into Syria, and then from there I probably would have, probably joined the YPG or something. Thing is though, is America's a bit of a nightmare. So if I knew then what I knew now, I would have stayed my ass in Syria, or at least from there go from Syria to back to Turkey, and then from Turkey into Ukraine or something. Because I just can't stand this shit. And I'm gonna be honest, not a day goes by I don't think about just leaving the US. I mean, right now I'm in an undisclosed location. I'll neither confirm nor deny that right now I'm in Michigan, just haven't come back from a trip to Ontario. But I'm gonna be honest, I've done everything in my power to do the right thing, and it still don't mean shit. So what difference does it make? Yeah. It would be funny as fuck if one of my high school teachers saw this shit. But yeah, I mean, I went to a special ed kind of school too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I went to a prep school. So yeah, that's another thing too. I went to a prep school. I went to a preparatory school. I don't want to dox myself, but I went to a preparatory school, and I'm just like, God damn, that's crazy. So, what hope is there? Like, I was looking at this one bumper sticker I saw today on a car I was passing, and it said, "My kid is an honor roll student at such and such middle school," and I'm just like, in 20 years, your kid is gonna be at fucking Walmart ringing up my fucking groceries. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. Like, if I woke up, like, if I knew then what I knew now, I would have not taken fucking high school seriously at all. I would have been a complete asshole. I'm not gonna lie. I would have just been like, yeah, no, you people aren't worth my time, blah, blah, blah. I would have played hooky. I would have fucking not paid attention at all. I would have fucking cheated. I would have done every motherfucking thing and then some, bro. I would have just done a complete fucking 180. Yeah. And the only reason I'm in the US right now is I'm going to a party with a friend of mine, and it's the only reason I'm here. And I don't have to be anywhere for another like 4 or 5 hours. The sun is still up, as you can tell, and the party don't start till like 8 p.m. or some shit, so I got nothing to do today. I got sweet fuck all to do today. And I'm just killing time. But yeah. This whole fucking thing is just crazy. It's crazy how just life be doing that, you know? It's crazy how life be crazy. Life be life, and you're in high school one day, then the next day you're up in a hospital with no access to an attorney. That's another thing too. It doesn't matter how smart you are, how talented you are. Nah, fuck that shit. You born in the wrong social class, you're gonna stay there, bro. Like, at the end of the day, the thing is too, is all the issues that led me to that point, you know, be it voluntary or otherwise, I mean, regardless, everything that led me to that point is shit that would have been prevented had I been born into a different tax bracket. Had my parents been rich, they would have sent me to like Princeton or some shit, and then from there I would have gotten myself a good job as like a programmer or some shit. Instead of going to fucking Princeton, I went to some fucking no-name community college. Fuck chance of that. Yeah. I'm glad I don't have any student loan debt though. I'm happy about that. That's the only time my autism ever helped me was they gave me like free tuition on account of the autism and shit. That was the only time I ever got anything good out of it. Even then it was just bullshit. Yeah. And they're gonna sit there and say like, oh, we care about our students XYZ. Meanwhile, I'm struggling and they never got back to me on anything. But that's just how some people are, you know. They don't care about they don't see you as they don't see you as a person. They just see you as like a number and whatnot. Hey. But yeah. Like up at the place I was kidnapped in, right? Not once, and I'm willing to say this on record, not once did they ever ask me why. Like, why am I like this? Or why is it that I get aggressive? Or why am I angry? They never asked me why I have PTSD. They never asked me how I got PTSD. Nobody has ever asked me that shit. And they never asked what they can do to help. Yeah, no, it's the same thing too with like, I hate to say this, but with 211. Every now and again, I'll find myself calling 211 in a certain state, and it doesn't matter if I'm in New Jersey, New York, California, it doesn't matter. They'll be saying, we can't help you, blah, blah, blah. And they'll always find some arbitrary reason as to why they can't help me. Like, one place was saying that they don't give out vouchers for housing anymore. Another place was saying that they don't give housing to people who come in from out of state until they've been in that state for like 30 days or something. Another state I went to, another agency I went to, oddly enough, was in New Jersey. They have a Department of Labor program called DVRS, Department of Vocational Rehab. And this is a true story. They were all like, I mean, they turned me away several times for different reasons. First time around, they were saying, oh, we can't let you on because you're not on meds. And then another time, they were like, well, you gotta you got to do you have to be in therapy, and then like, all this other shit. And then like the third time around, they say, oh no, you don't have to be in therapy or on meds. I'm like, okay, so I was talking to a liar. And there was this one time they wanted me to sign a general release form for the hospital that violated my rights and shit, and for a different hospital that I wasn't even involved with. It's just some random hospital in another state that I've never heard of. And I'm like, nuh-uh, I've never been involved with this hospital. There's no point in me signing this paper. I'm not going to sign it. And they said, well, your second option is to submit to a psych eval to this third party company that we contract to. I'm seeing bear prints. I better get the fuck out of here. Yeah, let's sign you out to a third party, like a company they contract for that does psych evals. And I'm like, and what's my third option? He says third option is to drop my case. So I was just like, okay, drop my case and connect me to your supervisor. He never connected me to a supervisor either. And the thing is too, is that guy was like really fucking transphobic. Yeah. So anyway, that's about all I gotta say. I see a bunch of geese, white ones too. Anyway, I'm stuck up somewhere in fucking northern Michigan, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, bye guys.